Hello everyone, I'm Lori. Welcome back to Milkweeds and Roses. What an amazing winter's day. Super windy, really unusually warm. I can't remember the last time a late January day was this warm. Yes, it's unusual. I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. In fact, as if almost kismet, I got a surprise in the mail the other day, and on weather like this, it makes me think, well, maybe I can do that. Or not. So I have a mail order company that I have worked with to order some plants for years, and I've always had good luck with them. But I was not expecting to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages of bulbs in the mail. Yes, I can scatter some poppy seeds on the ground where they can just make some contact with the dirt. They won't be covered up by mulch. More snow will come. I mean, gosh, we've got the rest of winter to get through here in my Zone 5B garden. But in the meantime, planting bulbs, not so much. Yeah, I like these bulbs, but you know what? I ordered these in late September. And I had notification, on the way, we're shipping them to you, and then they just never arrived. And you know, you lose track, and I get that. But so when these arrived in the mail this week, I was kind of surprised because you know what, the ground around here has been frozen for well over a month. So despite this rash of warm temperatures, it's still way too cold to try to dig a hole deep enough to plant these bulbs. So rather than let them go to waste, I'm going to see what else I can do. Take a look. I have these 3 pots. Oh, pardon my shadow. Now this one I just got. I'll have to cover that hole a little bit with a curved rock or stone or something so that all the compost doesn't fall out. But it's a beautiful pot. It really is. I don't know if it's going to be deep enough, but these 2 definitely are. And I just had these, you know, turned upside down and being stored in my landscape in my backyard for the winter. But on a nice day like this, I'm thinking, well, you know what? Maybe I can plant these bulbs up in these containers and just store them outside away from the wet. Bulbs need to be cold to be dormant in order to have their best bloom. Certainly narcissus and scilla. I mean, all of these things, yes. I would rather plant them in the landscape, but again, I just don't think I can get them deep enough because the ground is too cold. But if I can get them in these pots and just store these pots either in the garage or in the landscape protected from the snow, then, you know, maybe that'll work. And I don't know, this shipment, when I contacted the company, obviously got lost. So some of these bulbs may be in bad shape. They think that the shipper, that UPS, maybe lost them, and then whoops, just found them again. So, yeah, some of them may be viable, some of them may not, but I can't just give up. I want to try. I do know I can't just store these in a fridge and expect to wait a whole year and a half and plant them next fall and try to get them to work, because I don't think that'll happen. So let's see what we can do here. All right. I'm willing to give it a try. Okay, put some dirt in this. All right. So, you know, these need to be, where did it go? Basically about 3 times the size of their depth is how they need to be planted. So if it's this big, then it need to be planted in about that much dirt. So I'll put some of these on the bottom. Most of them appear to have possibly sprouted a little bit, so I don't know how this is going to work. If something happens, I mean, gosh, what a mess. Okay. All right. There's another daffodils. Okay, and then cosmopolitan. See how these look. Okay, again, some little sprouts have started. If they have a temperature that gets to a certain point and they're exposed to sunlight, this is what happens. So who knows where they were for the last, 3 months sitting on a truck, but, at least they're still firm. I'll put these in here. I mean, they don't appear to be rotted anyway. I would much rather have had these in the landscape. What I'm going to try is, I'm putting these in kind of thick. I'm going to try having these in here, letting them flower, and then, daffodils, much like tulips, you need to have their foliage die back naturally because it's allowing that foliage to remain that feeds the bulb. So if I can lift these, if they flower, if I can lift these and put them in the landscape in the spring and just let the foliage die back, possibly that'll work. I don't know. We'll try. It's worth a try. Okay. Cover these up. Now we're going to go on to my Witchford pot that I just got. I was going to put some herbs in here, but, it is what it is. Let's see what I can get in here. I'm definitely going to have to find a rock or crock to cover this. So water can come through, but not the soil. All right. Put that in the bottom. It's perfect. Use some soil. So let's see. Oh, yeah, they're a little soft. Oh, dang it. Maybe. Oh. That is not supposed to happen. No, that one's just gone. And then when you look inside, you see the mold. Use some soil. That'll do. Okay. All right, there we go. Not much. So there's my pot of daffodils. Maybe one or two will come up. I don't know what to expect. I think at this point it just pays to be an optimist, right? We're going to be an optimist. It's one of those unexpected garden chores that I certainly wasn't anticipating. But in the meantime, hey, it's just nice to be outside, enjoying this. It has to be close to a record. Has to be close to a record. Unbelievable. I'll take it. I'll take any excuse to be outside gardening in the end of January in Zone 5B. I hope the warmth has found your backyard as well, and that all is well with you. I'll keep you posted on how this little unexpected pot of daffodils does here. So anything can happen. I hope that you do like and subscribe to my channel so you can get some updates and see how this is doing. Let me know what questions you have, and maybe where you live, you can plant bulbs year round. That would be amazing. Yeah. So, got to work with what you got. I'll see you soon. Bye.